Are we doing headphones?
Oh yeah, we always go through this. Like,
I know.
what?
No,
what?
it's up to you if you like it better.
I'm gonna take mine off. I don't really
It's
love
up to you. You're a musician, so maybe
I don't know, maybe like I hold it like in a cool way or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's up to you. If you want to wear them, you totally can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Love it.
It feels right.
No, it looks good too. You look good with the headphones on.
Yeah. I kind of have like a headphone vibe, huh?
You do have a headphone vibe.
I can see that.
All right, we're good to go. You good?
Yeah. Are these on? I don't hear anything. Whoa.
Oh, I think
there it is.
You got yourself?
Hey. Okay, let's do it.
All right, guys, this episode is brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV. Jay, take some of that. We've been chugging it. We've been drinking it. Body Armor Flash IV is packed with electrolytes, provides faster and longer lasting hydration with no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or dyes. Josh actually did come in with a cold, and he popped one of these bad boys.
I did. I feel a lot better.
You feel better?
Yeah. I was low on my vitamins, I think.
You were. So we needed some Body Armor Flash IV. It has great tasting flavors. We have strawberry kiwi, tropical punch. Body Armor Flash IV gives your body the rehydration it needs to recover, so you can get yours at a local 7-Eleven or on Amazon today. This episode's brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV. Let's get into it. All right, guys. Welcome back to BFFs. We have a very special guest. We have Lil Nas X. This is your first podcast ever. You're an icon. We've been listening to you, watching you forever. We've talked about you on the show a bunch of times. Good. A lot of good things. We talked a little bit before. All positive. We love you.
Sure.
No, seriously. We're always team you. So we're really excited to have you here.
So you guys have no negativity on the show?
Oh,
No,
we have
we do.
tons.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we shit talk for sure.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Are you a shit talker?
Not in, public, but yeah. We all shit talk a little bit, right?
Yeah, just a little. But we kind of get into it sometimes. But we try to play like devil and angel when we talk about things.
Yeah.
So why do you guys call it best friends?
Well, because the start of this podcast, we used to have someone called Dave Portnoy on this, if you know who Dave is. And the dynamic between me and Dave was like, I'm a really young kid, he's really old, weird matchup. It'd be weird for us to be friends. And so we kind of went off that and called it BFFs because it's like we were the opposite of that. We didn't know each other at all.
43 and you were 19?
Yeah, when we started the podcast.
And then when did you guys get together?
And then Bree joined in
along.
like 4 weeks into the start of the podcast. It wasn't like, there was something missing when we were doing it, just me and Dave. We needed the female perspective is what it was. So then Bree came in, podcast flow was way better.
And he hated her and left?
No. We did the podcast together for like 4 years, all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, he
and then
just left.
He just left this year. He was like, I'm too old to be talking about this young drama all the time. Like,
he felt like a grandpa.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I know. We miss him.
Yeah.
I miss him too.
I know.
I didn't see him on the show, but I miss him.
I know, right?
I think he misses us too. He said the last time he came on as like a guest, kind of coming back, he was like, I've had no one to talk to about these things. I see drama on social media and I'm just walking around my apartment. I got no one to talk to. So
Well, I have a surprise for you.
all right.
Come on out.
Imagine. But you have your new single coming out.
Yeah, I do.
It's fire. I listened to it. It was
Thank you,
amazing.
thank
Well, I
you. I
listened to your
appreciate that.
Instagram video.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
A lot of the comments, it was cracking me up. It's like, he's finally being gay. Like, we're done edging. Like, he's finally here. I'm like so excited for it.
Yeah, I paused on homosexuality for a second.
Yeah, you took a little pause. Yeah.
Yeah, making my return to it.
I know it's been a little bit. I feel like when you were first introduced to the scene, you were like everywhere, and it was immediate. Like, you blew up fucking crazy when you first stepped out. Which was it hard, like, to immediately start and you just blow the fuck up?
It wasn't really. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was super exciting, but the main problem I had was I kind of got everything connected and I got every person that was around me from like this same period, and it was like this fast, and then I didn't have any time to settle and pick people like that I wanted around me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that like gave me the problem of being afraid to let people go around me, even though I'm like, okay, this is ran its course. You know what I mean? And that's why I kind of took like a really awkward pause between like here and back in like 2021. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you.
Damn, I didn't even realize it had been that long.
Yeah.
Time fucking
flies,
flies.
eh? Yeah.
It flies. And you were like, seriously, always in the news, always in, like, you were that guy. You still are. But it was crazy to just see you kind of step away. And I guess that's the reason why you just kind of had to figure yourself out. The people you kept around you, like your circle.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now everything's right.
Good.
I'm
good.
ready to show my ass, pop my vajayjay a little bit.
Yes, I need that. Like, I feel like we need that. I want to see that vajayjay popped. I'm excited for it. Like
Oh my God.
Did you see his little snippet when he's in the pink? You're in the pink car. You got all the dudes around you, popping that
great.
ass. Like,
that old thing.
you're so back. And even like Dream Boy, like what I love about you, and I think what makes you so different from a lot of other artists is you bring like comedy into your art as well. Like
I was gonna say, like, the level of how much freedom does your like PR team give you? Because it's got to be quite a bit, right? Because like it seems like you get free reign with the creative control. Like, you put in such a higher level of production value, I think, into your like promotion, even if it's like when the Dream Boy's coming down and talking to you, and like that whole like little bit you have going on. Are you the one coming up with everything? Is your team helping you out? Are you having to go behind the team's back a little bit and just host it? Like, what's that look like?
I've never had to go behind anyone's back. I kind of just do my own thing, and my team kind of helps me out a lot here and there. Like, I'm very much in charge of my own storyline and my own story, and I want to kind of like keep it that way, no matter like what's happening, even like in like my down days of just like, oh, I'm not sure exactly what to do, but I know I don't want to do what you want me to do. So yeah.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
it's you. It's awesome.
It's me, but I'll never, it takes a village.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And like, did you ever have like a crazy idea? Because you've done a lot of crazy shit and you've said a lot of crazy shit, like in a good way. You're just like kind of out of pocket, which is why I think people are attracted to you and love you. But was there anything that you've ever pitched where your team was like, oh, it's like, you can't do this?
For certain, and I cannot say it on here because you understand why they didn't want me to do it. But yeah. I've had some ideas that were maybe like too far, but I'm pretty much done with that era of forced. I don't know, kind of like forcing things to happen.
Yeah.
I just want to like naturally do it, put my music out, have fun, do my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think like when you were doing like the crazy outlandish shit, it helped your career, like to bring a bunch of eyes to it, whether it was negative or positive?
For certain. And a lot of it, there's still like a lot of authenticity there, like with, okay, this is what I want to do. Like, this is the vision in my head. I want to do this. But, here and there, I'm just like, oh, this is maybe too much on my mental, you know what I mean? And yeah, so I got to this place, I'm just like, okay, I'm not doing this shit anymore. I know I can make this work in other ways. And yeah, so here we are.
Yeah, because essentially, like, he didn't need all the crazy you have bangers. Like, there was a lot of crazy shit surrounding
but
him.
I like to have fun.
That's
The thing. A lot of people see my fun as, I don't know, like too much description, but that's what art is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Description. You go out there, you make some fun, you ruffle some feathers here and there, but ultimately, you do your thing. Yeah. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Shit you want to do.
And it like separates you from everyone else in your category.
100%. And, that's the goal, You want to be yourself as much as you can.
Yeah.
No matter how hard that is sometimes.
Yeah. Because when you first started, I don't think you were like 100%, I don't know, stepping into your sexuality, and then like you did.
Oh, definitely not.
What was that like? Was that really scary for you, or were you just, or how did that come about where you were like, I'm gonna own it, I'm gonna like be who I really am?
I think even more gradually over time, even to this day, I'm still just like, okay, now I can like kind of be even more myself now, kind of let loose a little bit more. And it was like gradual over time, because I'm like this boy who was 17 in like my parents' like basement and didn't really have like much of a social life.
17?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Didn't have much of a social life, and then it's like, boom, it's like now and everyone in the world knows me, and it's like, okay, let's kind of keep it together. And it's like, I don't know, it's like you're holding a bunch of like coins in your arms or something, right? And try not to let them like fall out.
Yeah.
And that's my personality, you know what I mean? Like my personality, and then I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm me, like, you gonna fuck with me or you're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure. How the fuck did you start? How did you go from 17 in your parents' basement to this like phenomenon? Like, how did that happen?
It actually started because of procrastination, actually.
Okay.
So
procrastination is good.
Yeah.
Procrastination can lead you to some good places. So I was supposed to be taking my class in college because I had got a C in math, and I was a computer science major. You cannot get a C.
A computer, okay, smart.
Yeah, but the thing is, I thought I was going to be able to catch up with it, but in college, you only get so many assignments. And I was like, what? We're only getting 10 assignments? You don't even give me a chance to get this up. So I was supposed to be taking that class, and boom, I get on YouTube. I'm like, I'm bored. Let's make a song. And then I was like, okay, I want to put this on Twitter. And people were liking this song. And then, boom, 4 songs later, I'm really into it. I'm just like, you know what? I fucking love this. This is what I want to do with my life. And then, blah, 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 doobity-doo-doo, 13th song. Then I'm the Horseman, and
So there were 12 songs before Old Town Road. Okay.
Lucky
so
number 13. Taylor Swift was right.
She's always right.
Yeah.
Oh my. So what does that look like though? You just get a call from Hollywood, like, okay.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, like how? What the fuck?
It's me. It was me like posting my song in like a bunch of memes and stuff.
Okay.
Over and over, and then getting like friends to like join in, and I was also just like really on top of like the meme shit on like social media and stuff, and then boom, TikTok starts to like bumble, and then this becomes like this phenomenon on there, and then it's like Twitter, TikTok, then it's like boom, the world, and then getting calls from every label in the same week.
Yep. Because I feel like you really were in the middle of this like perfect storm where like COVID was going on, TikTok was becoming massive, and then because you were one of the first people that I think had their music go so viral on TikTok to a point where it was like, because there was like a couple people, but you really, I think, also used that. Like there was the Arizona song or guy as well that had something blow up, but like I don't think he capitalized on it the same way you did. Like,
that's my brother.
Not in a negative, not in a negative way.
I love you, Arizona.
It's just look at the statistics. You know what I'm saying? Like you were able to go on and like continue to capitalize on this, and I think to your point, you understood the memification of it all, right? Like you were able to go and take that song, put it into so many different places on TikTok. That starts blowing up and trending on there. As TikTok is starting to trend, it's this like perfect storm where you were just able to ride that, which was pretty crazy to see.
Yeah, you actually knew how to work social media. I feel like a lot of artists, like, they hire teams to like come in and run their socials. Yeah. But you just like, you like Twitter. You were funny. You are like, you knew what you were doing, which was cool. And then Billy Ray Cyrus. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's really sick.
It wasn't really sick.
How did that come in?
Oh, that's enough Old Town Road talk.
Move on.
Let's move to like the drugs and stuff. Like, you want to ask me if I'm on drugs or something?
Yeah, sure. You on drugs?
No, I'm not on drugs.
All right.
People thought you were. Well, okay. So these are the things that we talked about on BFFs before with you. So we had like old headlines. This one was crazy. The Lil Nas X boycotts BET. Jack Harlow makes a statement. So this was June 2022. Yeah. I love this. Recently, Lil Nas X has been more vocal about his history with the BET Awards after receiving no nominations, which is fucking crazy, after having some of the biggest songs of the year. So you tweeted, thank you BET Awards, an outstanding 0 nominations again, Black excellence. What was this like? Talk us through it.
Jesus. Well, honestly, I'll be honest. I think I crashed out a bit right there. I think genuinely I should have just been grateful for all the shit that was already happening in my life and like let that pass through. But it was like a moment of, I'm sick of this. You know what I mean?
100%.
I guess because it's like, you know, we all say like, oh, I don't need to be accepted by everybody. But no, I do want to like be accepted, especially like within like my own community, you know? Yeah. So after like going there and performing a song, like for the first time, like that was the first place I performed like Call Me By Your Name, you know? And I don't know, I thought like it would give me like at least some kind of like leverage where they like showed me some love. So it definitely like hurt a bit. And you know, I'm usually like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But yeah, and that made me like say something about it. So yeah.
I mean, if I were in your shoes, I probably would say crazier shit. Like I don't know having that like pressure on you, what that would feel like, and then to feel not like snubbed, but in, like you said, like that's your community, you performed, and you're like actually having some of the biggest hits. I could see that's a valid crash out.
Yeah, it's definitely like I don't regret it, but it's like where I am right now, I wouldn't do it. I'd just be like, you know what, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not dead. It's not going to kill me. There's more opportunities elsewhere. go where you're loved. You know what I mean?
100%.
It must have felt good though to see a friend rock the rock the shirt there. Like what's that friendship with Jack like?
Me and Jack, we're kind of just like, I guess like very like cordial. Like we hit each other up every now and then. I really love like what he's doing. Like I love the new songs he's putting out and whatnot. And I like how he carries himself and like how he treats his private life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, let me ease into that a little bit more. They don't need to know everything about me.
Yeah. Well, when you come up so fast, I feel like you kind of want to be in everyone's faces, and you didn't really know how to. I wouldn't know how to treat it. So you say everything, you do everything, and you make everything public.
Yeah.
But then,
like you said, it happened at 17.
Like,
You're young.
Yeah. And then then you take a step back. You're like, fuck. Regardless of what I say, you have that thing in your head where you're like, I want everyone to like me. But then you find out that's never going to be a thing. There's always going to be people that don't like you, that talk shit. And then it's like, okay, maybe I do need to be private. Maybe this is why all these celebrities don't say where they are, what they're doing. It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I think that's what these last like few years, where I've had time to reflect, have really taught me the most, you know? Like, let's take some time for yourself. Let's make sure you keep your family life as your family life, and it's not like the world's, and it's let's do things alone, you know what I mean? Let's go to the movies alone. Let's go to get some food alone. Let's really like practice self-love and making sure when we step back out there, we're stepping back out there for us and not for the external validation of it all. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel like as a performer, because sometimes we go through it too, your job is people looking at you and like ingesting you, and you want to almost do everything for them. It's like you want to do it for the viewer, and then it kind of gives you like a warped perception of yourself. So I think that's really important for you to do that and want to do things for you, and it will show in your art. It has already.
Yeah.
Because now you're like full, like you're you. It's like
you're coming up more as yourself now when you're doing those videos, when you're doing those trailers, when you're doing the music. I mean,
when you're popping that pussy, like it's
you're
like
popping that puss.
It's like this is what he wanted to do. This is him. Like it's really cool to watch.
Yeah, for sure. I really hope the world sees it, and understands, you know, that I really only come from a genuine place. There's no ulterior motives or anything. Yeah.
I think you can feel that. I mean, your energy just is, I feel like you're just like a warm hug. It's good. Like, your energy is just good. It's like, it's really nice. It's refreshing because you meet a lot of people in this industry and you're like, oh, you're a little scary. And it's funny because people, when you went through the phase where people were like, Lil Nas is the devil, he's satanic, and it's like, it's the opposite.
Yeah. Meeting you now, it's completely different than I think a lot of people would perceive online or whatnot. But that is a part of, I think, so many people's careers, is you watch them transition into different versions of themselves as they come more into themselves. Like we continue to say on this, like you grow up online, people are going to see change, and they got to realize that. I feel like sometimes people don't realize how young the artists are that they follow, or how like new to the space or the environment that they are, and they want to like judge them on that one action or a couple actions right when they begin. It's like, you got to let people evolve, or else what is the point of any of this, right? Isn't that what we're all trying to do, is evolve and become better people and learn who we are and be happy in this world? Like
1,000,000%. Yeah. I definitely get it too, though, you know? Like a lot of people's like perception of me is based off of the things they know me for the most. And
be fair.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people know me for, and I can't like be like, oh no, why do they know me for this? I mean, because I did those things. I don't regret doing those things. Just so there's no confusion. I did what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we always say. It's like, we're the ones that opened ourselves up to it, right?
Yeah.
We post ourselves online. We got to be able to take it if we're going to give it,
you
right?
Can't get
like
mad
you got to
when
get.
That's the biggest thing. It's like,
that
was the
you
biggest
knew what
thing.
it was going to happen. Yeah.
You also just got to like focus on the good. I mean, like there's a lot of people, most people like, you know, really like fuck with me when I'm out in public. You know, people like showing me love. I'm not like getting like stink faces. I mean, every now and then.
No, but that's the funniest thing about it all. It's like the hate is always loudest, especially on the internet. But
so loud. And in person,
in person, it's all
and
nice.
sometimes it's those exact same people that will be talking
Right?
shit about you.
I know.
They're like, hey, can I
get
get
a
a
photo?
picture of the
Yeah.
hug? Yeah.
Well, it's like when they jump on like the popular, whatever the bandwagon
Yeah.
is. It's like it's mob mentality. So it's like, oh, if everyone's agreeing with this or saying something about this, I want to hop on it. I want to be a part of the popular thing.
100.
And it's way cooler when people have their own opinion and they're like actually critically thinking. So, whatever, fuck them. I hated when you were going through all of that shit because I just think you're so cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. I think it was for the best though. It really helped me look inward. So, hey.
Yeah, what was that time like? Like when all of it was like the satanic shit or like Lil Nas the devil shit. What was that time like for you? Like just as a person behind closed doors.
I guess, to be honest, if we're talking about the very like beginning of it, like during like the Call Me by Your Name era, it was kind of fine because I was able to distract myself with all the other stuff that was all the good shit that was happening. It was like, okay, my music is doing well, and my fan base is growing, and the love is coming, at with opposites of all the hate that's coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Even
Yeah,
those songs were huge. Like "Call Me by Your Name" was huge.
yeah, and it was just like I was also just like focused on my album and stuff. I'm just like, okay, let's keep moving. Let's put this next song out. Yeah, I feel like it really hit more like last year,
Yeah.
because it was just like a kind of like down period, and I was kind of like changing teams and my life was completely being moved around and stuff. So I like had like a lot of time to like think, and I was like, damn. Am I a bad person? Should I have not done that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Montero, relax. It
Yeah.
is what it is. Yeah.
Well, it's when you have that, because you were moving so fast, and once you finally get downtime to like reflect,
Then you're like sitting with.
yeah, you're like, wait,
And
fuck, did I fuck up? But then again, it's just it's the shit cycle of like reminding yourself of what people said, the bad shit, the negative. So then you're like, wait, do I think that, or am I just feeding into it?
100.
Yeah, it's shitty, but fuck it. Now you have a cool, fun song coming out, and it's like what I feel like this
And
is
a
the
whole
new
new
Nas.
era.
Yeah, it's a whole new era
I'm
for you.
fucking excited, and it's going to
Yeah.
be so amazing.
And you can feel it.
None of the hate is going to get my attention.
No.
So,
Yeah. Do you think like there will be hate with this new era for you, or do you just like kind of see? You think so?
I think hate comes with
Being
anything
successful.
happening. Yeah, anything successful or anything good that's happening. There's people hated Martin Luther King. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People hate I don't know, Gandhi, or who else is like considered good.
He hates Gandhi.
I don't hate Gandhi. I never said that.
I'm just lying.
Mother Teresa, maybe. Yeah,
Mother
I don't know
Teresa,
if I
you
messed
hate
with
her?
No,
Yeah,
no.
She's the worst. Oh my God.
I'm joking. I love her. I love everybody.
You do not love everybody.
I don't. I hate so many people.
Good.
But I love Mother Teresa, obviously.
How could you not?
But that's true. So with this new song, was there any inspiration, or like who were you like taking, I don't know, not notes from, but who are you looking to in like this space right now that you kind of like really admire?
I think a lot of this new era is inspired by a lot of the things that I grew up on. Like back in Atlanta, like the southern like rap music, and also like back when I was a kid when I would watch like Disney and stuff, how we were talking about earlier. Like just like the fun of all of that, you know what I mean? I guess you'll see that more once you see more of the rollout and stuff. But also just like Nicki Minaj, who I actually like had a fan account and stuff for.
You had fan account? I had a Justin Bieber
wild.
fan account.
Yeah?
Hey,
I loved
Stas.
it.
Yeah, and like it's very much inspired by my childhood and like my younger life. I really want to let my inner child like shine this era, and I don't want any darkness over it, and I don't want any thing that feels negative for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's bright, it's colorful, it's pop, it's love. That's what I really want. That's what I really want to do for this time around. Just
Hell yeah.
love.
I
You know
love
what I mean?
that. Yeah, and I love that you said pop. The pop girlies are on top. Like pop is so back. Do you like pop?
Yeah, of course.
is back.
Pop is so back.
And
Like
she's fresh and she's in so many different areas.
I know it's everywhere. It's
Yeah.
it's like coming through country. It's coming through every single thing is pop now.
Yeah.
And I was a hater. I was a pop hater, and now I'm like it's all I listen to. I'm
Who are you
addicted
listening to?
it. I'm like right now. I'm really really obsessed with Lola Young. Like she's one of my
Oh my fucking God. I just love her entire aura.
everything
Yeah.
about her. She's so dope. Like she reminds me of you in a sense of like 100%. She's just her.
She's so her.
She doesn't give a fuck.
Unapologetically.
Like the way she dresses, the way she talks, her makeup, her music. Like
Yes. I like her performance videos on Instagram and
sick,
stuff.
Yeah. I
yeah.
love her. I think like she is just so cool. So she's my favorite pop girl. Who's
I
your
wanna work
favorite
with
pop
her one
girl?
day.
I think you're going to.
Who's my favorite pop girl
At the moment.
at the moment?
Yeah.
Well, Doechii, even though she's like rap, but she's kind of taking over like the pop space.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see her shine. You know what I mean?
Me
I've
too.
been watching her like do her thing for a long time and kind of like bubble under, and it's like now she's like being embraced by the world, and it's like really, really amazing to see. You know, this dark skinned woman who like raps and so like true to her craft, being all over the world, you know what I mean? Like collabing with K-pop artists.
Yeah, I know, crazy.
And she's been doing it forever too.
That's
like,
what I was
there's
gonna
videos
say.
she
She's
was posting
been
5-6 years ago, like in her
Yeah.
bedroom freestyling, right?
Yeah.
Like so she's been going for so long, and now that she's finally getting the moment, it's great to see.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like her moment.
It's beautiful. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
How can you see that story and not be inspired? You know what I mean?
To like it's so cliche, but like never give up because she's been doing it forever, and now she's
cliches are cliches
she's-
for a reason,
I
though.
know.
You know?
Yep.
I know. Has there been anyone that you've, like you said, you were a Nicki Minaj like stan? Has there been anyone that you looked up to or loved, and you met them, and they've like really helped you throughout, like I don't know, coming into stardom, or just like someone you've met that you idolized, and you're like, holy
Help
shit,
me.
that was cool.
Who's actually helped? I've met a lot of people, but I don't think many people like helped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
I don't know, but maybe that's just a lot how the music industry is.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to make sure I can do that for certain people, like friends and stuff who are getting into music and stuff. I try to do that, but yeah, I don't think I had that, and that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So would you say it's a like an intimidating space, or a really competitive space where you think maybe people want to help you, but they look at you as competition, maybe?
I think it's a bit of both. It's like the people on top want to work with the people on top. The people like in the middle want to work with the people in the middle, and the people on top. Everybody want to work with everybody that's
on
like
top,
winning and like doing their thing. And you know, I guess I get it. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. You should do what you want to and what you feel is best for your career. At the end of the day, yeah. But I mean, overall, I still think it's everybody's still in their own space. You know, it's like sub. I'm over here, you're over there, you're over there. It's not like not everybody's like holding hands and going to like the secret meetings together and shit, except like Oscar parties and shit where everybody links up. But
yeah, everyone's kind of just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Did you help Doja perfect the meow on the carpet, or did she help you with the meow on the carpet? Who was helping who with that?
Doja, I mean, she's meant for meowing. The last name is Cat. Like,
yeah.
Facts.
It wasn't a competition. I couldn't.
Was that a joke that you guys talked about beforehand? Like,
No.
yo, we got to do this on the carpet.
No,
was that like a dare or
I had
a
no
lost
idea
bet?
she was gonna show up as a cat. I think I was on the way there, and I was like on Instagram or something, and I saw her as a cat. I was like, no fucking way. I was so pissed off.
So
funny.
how far out did you plan that outfit? Like what goes into that?
If I'm being honest, a few days.
Shut the fuck up.
So
I'm not kidding, because it
That's
was something else. It was something else at first, and I was like, I hate
The
this.
picture of it is so like you were head to toe. Like,
Don't show me that.
It was
Don't show me that.
You don't like the
You don't
outfit?
like it? You did it.
No, I love it, but I don't want to see it in front of people.
Okay,
Okay, we won't show you. We'll just look at it in
It's
front of you.
erased
But we won't
from
show
my
you.
mind. It's erased from my mind. So that was
Oh
2
my God,
days out.
I have to tell you a story about that.
Okay.
So I was in that outfit, right? And I remember going inside of the Met, because that was at the Met. I went inside the Met and I saw Bad Bunny. I was like, yo, nice to meet you, Bad Bunny. I said, finally meet you. And then, you know, we talked for like a few minutes or so. And then I don't know, Bad Bunny was, well, I'm not going to spill his business. But it was nothing crazy, by the way. Just So I walked away, and I could never get the picture out of my head that I was walking away, and like Bad Bunny's like seeing my like bare ass, like covered in like chrome paint. Yeah,
It's just the cheeks. Walking.
yeah, and I like literally woke up in the middle of the night thinking about it. Yeah,
It like haunts you.
He probably woke up in the middle of the night thinking about it as well. It probably haunted both of you.
What was that your first Met Gala?
that was the second one.
What was it like to get invited to the Met Gala for the first time?
It was sick. I was wondering
Yeah.
what they were gonna do. I was like, is this where we're gonna like drink the baby blood or something? Like,
Right,
I was like, is this the actual thing that happens there? But yeah, it was really dope though. I never expected to get to such a spot like that so fast. You know what I mean?
It was like overnight. I feel you were just like at the Met Gala.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I'm doing the Met again. This is fucking cool, and I'm naked for some reason.
And I'm only meowing.
And only meowing. I
interview.
thought they would never invite me after that again. I was like, yeah, they're not. I'm like, I'm not getting here next year. But
No, but you were the
lo and
moment.
behold,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's like what the Met is to get those like insane moments out of it. Like what Jared Leto with the cat. He was a cat one year. Right?
He was a cat too?
Yeah, he was.
He was
a
an
cat.
actual cat. He was in a cat
He was
costume,
in a
right?
crazy cat costume.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah.
he took his crazy cat head off. Like I feel like it's there for those moments. And when you were just meowing into a microphone, it's fucking awesome. So did you plan that like in the moment too?
Yeah, I think that was more in the moment. I mean, I'm very obsessed with spectacle still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like things that make people go, You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
just like, just some reaction. You know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this makes me feel this thing. This makes me feel that thing. Oh, that doesn't usually happen here. This doesn't go there. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
That was awesome. I love the
Yeah,
little
it's
cat.
funny.
The meow.
You gotta like making people say what the fuck. It's always funny.
Yeah, I mean, and then people talk about you, whether it's good or bad. It's cool. It's kind of the point. It's
You gotta have fun.
It's the space, yeah.
You got to have
And like you
fun.
said, back to you saying like being disruptive. It's
Yeah.
like it's part of your art. So
Yeah, 100%. You got to do, I don't know, what is going to make people entertained, I guess. You know? Also stuff that you want to do. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that mainly because I was like in this era of like that whole like 2023, 2022. I was like, okay, I want to do things that I'm going to feel scared to do and feel embarrassed about, and I want to go through with it anyway because I want to like train myself to be okay in embarrassing, anxiety-ridden like situations, and it's
Yeah.
helped me a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
that's
yeah.
That's hard to do. And we were talking
Fucking hard.
a little bit
but, yeah.
before like we started podcasting. We were talking about like you have a lot of anxiety and you're just like pushing yourself to. You're basically giving yourself more anxiety, but it's helping. You're saying.
But that's the thing, though. I feel like my anxiety has decreased so much over the past year. Like, it takes time to, like, get over the hump. But I feel like I'm very much, like, you know, more far along than I was before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even just, like, right now, I wasn't able to, like, talk in interviews, like, freely as before. I guess I was just like, oh, I don't want to slip up and say, like, the wrong shit. But now I'm just like, hey, if I do, I'll be fine. I'll
Yeah.
figure it out. I mean, I've been through worse shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing a great job so far.
Yeah.
Talking well.
Yeah.
Talking well.
I know. It's great. That's so you would say just like pushing yourself into maybe like anxiety ridden situations has
Yeah.
helped you like get over those humps? Because I think a lot of people struggle with anxiety, and to hear like someone of your stature also struggled with it, like you can help a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's very important to do, but also still give yourself space when it feels like just way too much. Yeah, like back the fuck up and go and sit down and breathe. But I do a lot of like talking to myself, like actually like talking to myself out loud and say, okay, what is wrong? Why do you feel this way? Who are you afraid to be embarrassed in front of right now? What are you so shy about right now? And then it's like, you got to come back to the idea that we're all like shy. We all get embarrassed. We all get self-conscious. The prettiest people, the most talented people, the most, you know, star athletes, the most like braggadocio like type of people, everybody. It's impossible. And I'm not saying that, oh, my anxiety's gone, I'm free. You know, I still get fucking anxiety, but I know how to handle it better now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I need to try that, like talking out loud, because it almost makes
Talk
you
to
feel like
yourself out loud.
silly. It's like, why? Who are you afraid to be embarrassed of right now? Like,
I feel like it's really you talking to like your inner child, you know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of the stuff you're afraid of, all this stuff like stems from your childhood. So it's like, hey, little me, what are you afraid of right now? What makes you shy about this thing, you know? Even with that video that you said you saw, you know what I mean? For a minute, I was scared to be more like flamboyant and stuff, and it's like, oh, because I don't want to feel like embarrassed in front of this group of people and that, and it was like, so I don't care anymore. It's like, I'm like, you okay to do it? I give myself, I literally go in the mirror, I'm like, I give you permission to do it. I give you permission to look and be embarrassed about that thing. Just go through with it. Yeah.
That's something that I always think of too. Like when we're children, when we're kids, we're like so fearless. We're not afraid of anything. We're everything that we want to be. And you think like you get older just because of age, but it's because as you get older, like it's the society pressures on you. So all that we're thinking about is like, just society pressure. So just take yourself out of it. I'm a kid again. I can do it all. I'm not scared. So fuck yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah,
that's really good advice.
Thank you.
So with the new song coming out, is there anything you want people to know about it? Like anything that went on behind scenes or like?
Oh my God, yeah, actually. So this is like, it was just the hardest thing to do for the reason because, you know, these last few years have been like really like tough for me, like trying to figure out, okay, like what the fuck do I do here? Where am I going? Who are my people? What do I want around me? What the fuck don't I want around me? And I had like really like, I fell into like this relationship and I was like in this really great relationship and I felt like, you know, this is everything. I am so in love and I still do love the person. And then, you know, I realized that it was at a place where this person kind of like also was filling the void of the external validation I was usually getting from the world. And once we like broke up, it was like really hard. And I literally almost missed the video shoot. I skipped the plane. I wasn't going to go.
For the single? Yeah,
for the song. And the video, I fucking love it. It's fucking tea. I know the world's going to love it. But it was going to be, I wasn't going to be there because it was shot in a completely different country, and because I like spent like 4 days at home like crying and bawling my eyes out and just trying to get myself together. And I'm just like, you know what? I know it's been really hard, and I know you want to give up. Let's just go, and whatever happens, happens. And so I went there, and I got there and shot the video, and things have been on pretty much on and up since then. You know what I mean? It was like that darkest hour before dawn kind of moment. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I'm sorry you went through that.
Yeah.
That stinks.
Could you imagine taking every other 20 minutes to go and cry in the bathroom during a video shoot? Everybody's like, can we finish?
And you're like, wait, I have to cry.
They're like, I just need a cry break for like
Were you telling them that you were going for a cry, or was it just a lot of bathroom
I was
excuses?
like, oh no, just too much water.
Just drank a lot of drank a lot of water on the plane.
So how long ago did you shoot that?
Shot it in December.
Okay, so how long did it kind of take you to get out of that hole of like the breakup and coming into yourself? And
pause.
It took me. I feel like it took a few weeks, and it was also kind of like I was still like contacting the person for a minute, and then you know I was like, okay, we just need to like not talk at all because
no
this
contact.
is like and that makes all the sense. It makes all the sense in the world.
It's so hard to do no contact though.
But if you don't do it, it's just drawing the situation out,
and
now you experience like a little less pain, but just for a lot longer, and then the big pain's still gonna come at the end. You're just delaying it. You're just delaying.
You can't get rid of it.
Never worth it.
But no contact is like.
It's like, but I need to talk to you.
I know.
Rip the Band-Aid off kind of theory, you know?
Yeah.
No contact.
You're right, but
Band-Aid's
it's hard.
But it was also kind of my first time I actually completely went through with that. It's like, okay, I'm not checking the Instagram. I'm not going through the old pictures. I am focusing on what's right in front of me. I'm focusing on my music. I'm focusing on my magic, on myself, and healing like my inner child. Because I feel like the worst of it is kind of like ego, you know, and feeling like, damn, ooh, why me? You know what I mean? Then it's kind of like, hey, if that happened to you, maybe there's something better on the way for you, you know? Because that's happened to me multiple times in life. It's like, oh, I'm fucking up in college. Oh, here's fucking music. And it's like, okay, I came out the closet. I'm not sure what to do. Well, let's put it into the music. You know, it's like continuously like trying to make the best out of a situation that now looks grim.
Yeah, well, it's like stepping stones. Sometimes it really is, and it depends on how you look at it. Like 100. You could have been like, I'm not doing the video shoot. I'm gonna cry. I'm a bitch. My heart's broken. Or you
all those things are true, but I'm still doing the video.
Exactly. Or you could be like, no, I'm gonna go fucking do it, and I'm gonna cry while I do it. But
I want to do it, but I'm gonna cry while I do it.
A lot. I'm gonna cry a lot, but you still fucking did it. So that's all that matters.
1,000,000%.
Can you tell us a little about the music video?
No, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm like, I wanna see it now. So, do we have like a lot more music coming out, or are we just focusing on the single?
Are you kidding?
The album?
I've barely released any music the past few years. Like
I know,
a few singles here and there, and I've been stocking up and loaded up, and I'm about to fucking let it fly.
You're letting it rip. Tommy gun on our ass.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
All right.
Fun. I'm excited too. It's been really cool to like, I don't know. You've been gone, and it's like. You're dangling in front of us. You're back. It's like there he is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is like my first like kind of like interview maybe in a very long time.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks.
And it feels like very new, and that's why I really wanted to do it. So thank you guys for having me also, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, we're so excited to have you. We want to have like more musical. We kind of like before we were sticking to like the internet drama shit, and we were like really like we talked in the beginning. We were like shit talkers.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to I don't know. We've grown our space just kind of like how you have, where we want to sit down with people we actually like really value and care about instead of just like shit talking and getting to know about like the artist behind the music. So it's really cool.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
And cool. I don't know. What do you want me to say to that? You want me to say something?
I just wanted to tell you it's cool to have you on.
You sure you don't want me to say something? I can say something like.
What would you say?
I'd say like, I'd be like, You know what? I wouldn't say anything. I just be like, I nod my head and I say,
yes. The double watch. You always wear double watches?
No, I'm really into G-Shocks lately. So I literally had 4 on the other day.
Shut up, you have 4 watches on?
Dude, yes, I love G-Shocks. I wanted one so bad in 6th grade, and I couldn't like get stuff like that.
Everyone had G-Shocks in 6th grade.
Yep.
Yeah. These are G-Shocks?
Yeah.
This like the iced out one is?
Yeah, this one's iced out.
Wait, sick.
Yeah,
you're bringing G-Shocks back.
G-Shock,
cool.
We need to do a collab. You hear that, G-Shock?
Give it to him. Give it to him. Well, do you have any other questions for Lil Nas?
What was one? Oh, I'd seen a video of someone throwing a sex toy on stage.
Yeah.
Was that there were a lot of fans that thought that was planned. There was a lot of people that thought it was planned because music cut off at like a perfect time. Was that like another one of your fun, like, let's make a moment here? Or was that completely just a natural thing that happened?
There was music stopping, but that's because the music naturally stops right there. But that wasn't my penis that was still thrown on stage. That was... I didn't know about that.
All right. There you heard it here first.
It was not real. His penis. It was authentic, and it was not his penis.
Yeah, that was authentic and real.
For sure.
Well, I think that was the only other question I had.
Just
way
about
to
the sex
leave
toy?
it off on a weird spot, but that's all good.
Weird spot.
Yeah.
Well, this is like your first interview in a while. Is there anything you want to say for your like hiatus? Why you kind of were gone, or just like what's next for you?
I wasn't gone willingly, but while I was gone, I understand why the universe had me where I was, and I really needed a lot of time to sit with myself and reflect on what I wanted and how I wanted to move forward and what I truly love and what I don't, and I felt like I was doing for everybody else. So moving forward, I'm making sure my self-love is number 1 on my list before any of this other shit. And I'm excited. And I know it's going to be grand, and it's going to be big, and it's going to be full of dreams being fulfilled, and it's going to be full of love.
That was inspiring.
That was. Those are good final words.
Those are good final words. And listen to his new song right now.
And listen to my new song.
Right now.
Plural. Right now.
Plural. And the video. When does the video come out?
Yeah.
Video's coming out the same night.
Same night. Okay, so it will be out when this comes out.
Yes.
So it's all out right now. Go listen.
All
go
out.
Watch.
Go listen. Go watch.
Go watch it right now. Go listen.
You are seriously a light. I'm so excited that you're back, and I'm sad that you left the space, but it seems like it was warranted for yourself, for like your mental, and I think it's just another stepping stone. And now, boom.
It had to happen.
You're gonna go. Look at him go.
Amazing.
Look at him shine.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.